Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays as I take that big gulp. And today we are getting back into Zerewia. We are going to be playing scenario 3 of Ughmor's Mass. Remember, I wanted to go through the one entire campaign. Um, Yesterday's one was interesting. There was a little bit of tweaks that had to go, so we're going to see how 3 goes. I've changed characters and we're doing this as a standalone kind of scenario so you can see each character that comes in the core box played. Um, we've played Dalbor, Zvara, and Brovi. So now we're going to get into playing Veda, and then for the finale that is tomorrow, we're going to be using the Hex Drinker. So those are all the characters that will be coming with the core game. If you're interested in getting into that. Hey Yogi, what's going on? So no pressure, but this is going to be fully painted between now and the other day, right? No. Hey Adam, can't hear me. You can't hear me? I can't hear you. Audio fine for me. Huh. Um, have you tried unmuting me? Like that shrill sound that you hear? It sounds like a cat going through a meat grinder. That's my voice. That's my voice. So, yeah, I actually was able to join before he started. I know, Fred. Hey, welcome, welcome. Audio's good for you as well. Huh. Okay. All right. Mike as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if you all again, yeah, Adam, I'm not sure. Maybe just do a refresh of the page, and that might come in to make sure it's playing fine. I don't know. Let me know. Oh, you got it. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we're going to be getting into that. Cool news now. The Zerewia reprint opened up today, as Dominic said it would, on May 3rd. So today is May 3rd, and it has come up on Kickstarter for the reprint with some new content, and it's got some 4-day early bird like free stuff that you can get when you get on there. So go check it out. We're gonna look at it when we get down to the table, and I'll show you what I have, and I'll show you just kind of around the page so you can make an informed decision on what you're looking for. So we'll spend a little bit of time on that, but then we'll get down to the table, we'll do another dungeon delve, and then we'll get into scenario 3. So we're going to be here a little bit, and we're going to have some fun today. So welcome, welcome. Everybody pull up a chair. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to my Patreons. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have no idea. Thank you. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. And if you're neither and you're just popping by to see who the hell I am, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the table. Pull up a chair. Everybody has a front row seat to the table. We're all welcome. We're all playing together, and it's going to be really great fun. So, let's see. I haven't gotten any updates on any of the questions I posted in BGG. And usually I have a couple people who are rules lawyers for me that kind of go through and say if I made any mistakes. So I haven't seen anything on 3 yet, but I'm sure I will. So far, so good, and I still hold true to what I said yesterday. So we'll see how that stuff goes. But let's get some information, then we'll get down to the table so we can look at the Kickstarter, then Dungeon Delve, then get into it, and we'll introduce our new character who is Veda, or Vida? Vida or Veda? I don't know. Hollow Sister. So let's get some information and get down the table. Alrighty, so Zerewia, which came out last year, it's an 8.1 on Board Game Geek. 88 people rated it because not a lot of people knew about it. It's one of those underground hits that you don't really hear about, but it's still a really, really great game. I'm telling you, for what I like. I'm not going to tell you this game will blow your socks off or it's the game that you've been waiting for. It's a game that has all the elements in games I like, and therefore playing it, I like it. Are the rules? The rule book needs a little bit of work, but with videos like this and other videos like what Dominic did and what other developers will do, what other content creators will do, I'm sure with all that and the BGG forums, learning how to play a game isn't hard. And everything you need is in the rule book. It's just you gotta read through the rule book before you play it. So Dominic has said that they are working on a new rule book that's going to be revised and fix all the issues that we've been talking about in the forums. And he's going to look into it and get it taken care of for the next reprint. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be the same rule book that you get when the reprint delivers. Yeah, it is a great game. It is a great game. So 8.1 on Board Game Geek, 88 people rated. 88 people rated it. 1 to 4 player community says best played 1 to 2, which is I agree with that. 2 player would be amazing for this game, but true solo is possible. 45 to 150 minutes, but I take longer because I go through some explanations. I go to the rule book. I listen to you in chat. I answer questions. We have a good time. All that stuff. So I full well believe 150 minutes may be enough for you when you get it to your table. So don't count how long it takes in this stream or any other stream I've done because, you know, content creation is a little bit different where we pause, we stop, we do stuff, that type of thing. Age 13 plus, the community says 12 plus can play it, and it's a 3.38 out of 5 because of the micro things that you can do in this game. But those things play to help you. It's just you have to know it's available, right? Designer Dominic and President Sla, hopefully I said that right. Artist Dominic did the art in the book, and published by Khalifa Publishings, which is Dominic. So just like Canje Studio is me. There's not a studio of people who are off to the side saying stuff. It's just me. It's just I don't know why I just didn't go with, hey, this is Derek playing games, but I went with that. So he went with Khalifa Studios, Khalifa Publishing. So, all right, let's get down to the table. Okay, so I've zoomed back a little bit so you won't be cut off from the top like you were yesterday. A little bit more zoom back, but you should still be able to see everything. And I've got the small cam over here to show cards a little bit more closer up so I don't have to hold things up all the time. No, it's not painted, but it is prime. I did Zenithal prime her. So let me see if I can make her show here. Yep, there she is. That's her. So that's her mini Zenithal primed and ready to paint. The texture on the fur cloak is pretty cool. So, but that is Veda. And when you do get your minis, they're going to be like this. So you'll see it, but you won't see the detail until you prime it and Zenithal highlight it, because they'll look like this, right? So where it's like, okay, you really can't tell much, and this is Ughmor. So where you really can't tell much, but once you prime it and Zenithal highlight, all the detail comes out, and it looks really good. All right, so we're talking about a Kickstarter, right? We're talking about a Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter kickstarted today, and so far there's 126 backers. It started, well, 141 backers, but it started just maybe 5 minutes ago or so. So in that time that it started, it's already gotten 13,000. It's going for 37,594, 141 backers, and today's the first day of it kicking off. So I really hope it funds. It's a fun game. But if you want to know what the heck is this thing, well, these characters, they look familiar, right? So you've seen Dalbor, you've seen Grovi, you've seen Zvara, and now you're seeing Veda. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name properly. This is Ughmor. So that white mini that you saw that I need to prime and paint, that's him. You see the Sventavid. Hey, look, Sveta and Ughmor. So you get what you're seeing on my table, which is currently this, which it comes 1 to 4 player, about 120 minutes to play. It says 4 double-sided board tiles, which could have just been a folding board, but who cares? It's if you see the unboxing, you'll see why I say that and laugh at me. So people who are backing in the first 4 days support early to get the Dragon Lore expansion for free. I got in here, and this weird guy, let's see if I can find this weird guy. Here he is. This weird guy was right here who said, in the quest pledge for sure, I'm in for the quest pledge for sure. I'm curios instead of curious because I can't spell. Does the free 4-day add-on come with quests or just the hero pledge and above? So Dominic responded, free 4-day add-on comes with any pledge with prize. 0 Zerywia quest and up. Cool. So hey Kate, welcome. So yeah, so he's already, as you can see, he's very active in there and answering questions. So whatever that guy asked, somebody answered. Anyway, you will get this, and what this includes is 100 cards. It's basically more content. So it's more exploration cards, more creature cards, more items, and more sagas, but probably basic sagas that you can add to your game. Integrates with the board game or with Quest for enriched experience. So then people ask, well, what is Quest and why is it so important to me? Oh yeah, you get the Hex Drinker as a Chaos exclusive, which I'll be playing with him tomorrow, so you can see how he plays. The key features, you get the boards that flip, the Sventavid, you've seen all these stuff as I played through, and then the character boards that are on here, which are fabulous. And Ughmor, you get the Ughmor mini, which I need to paint, and I will. And then a bunch of cards that comes with the Herald scenario cards, Ughmor, some sagas that you've seen, enemy cards, you've definitely seen those. So you've seen all this content, right? As I played it. And then the rule book is here if you want to look at it. But what comes with Quest? Quest comes with 2 new characters, Lidid and Kai. I hope I pronounced these names wrong, but 2 new characters that come with their own personal sagas that get added to the game. And you get Polos, the King of Stone Snakes. Cool. So 2 Dawn Stones, 2 new Dawn Stones, and 6 Black Stones. So yeah, that's going to be a fun mini to paint for sure. Yeah, I get that question because for US backers of the original, when we did add Dragon on the Quest Pledge, it shows 12 for that expansion. Yeah, exactly. So I asked it. But you also get this new 2 extra boards that fill out the Vanidian Sea. And you're wondering, like, well, can these be added on? If you notice, the edge of those are the edge of these. So it actually adds on 2 more boards here to give you a bigger view of Zerywia. You get 80 more, this is just pure Quest. You get 80 more exploration cards that you get to add in. A bunch of new, so you get a new Delve set, new Thymor God set, creature card, summons, God cards. This looks like his scenario. Yeah, scenario cards. Basic saga, enemy, and items. More dice, because we need more dice. We do need so much more of these. I only say that because the garrisons, there's just not enough in the base box. But you get all of that with this set, and it combine both to unlock new ways to play the game. So you can put them together, and as you can see here in this image, this is the base game that's here, and then this is the add-on for a bigger look of the board, right? So just to keep that in mind, you can add it on and play more. And he did say that there are rules. Dominic did say in one of the questions that was asked that there are rules to make the game 6-player. So you can make the game 6-player overall. 6 tiles. I don't know, Yogi. I don't know. I might have to look up a video of how to put it all together with the puzzle, but you can at least put it all together to get a really grand picture of Zerywia, which I'm super pumped about. Like, more content, more lore, please. So there's stretch goals that are going to start popping up as the game starts getting funded. So hopefully it'll get funded. And you see KOA did an unboxing of it. This is Dominic's videos of talking about how to set up the game. And then there's this guy. I don't know who this guy is, right? This guy did some videos. He seems all right. But he did some videos that you could check out. For your pledging, if you're like, well, I just want the quest stuff, you can just get that as a standalone and nothing else, and be fine, play the game just fine. Yeah. Yep, I did the same thing, Fred. I did the same thing. So, you can get the quests for 49 pounds, 50 pounds. You can get the base board game that comes with the Hex Drinker add-on and all unlocked stretch goals for 60 pounds. So $10 more, you get the base, well, 10 bucks more, should I say, both of them together. It's going to be 110 pounds to get both. Or you can do the Warrior Edition, which this is what I have, right? When I backed the first, when I late pledged the first Kickstarter, the contents of what they had, which was this collector's edition, was this. And this is what I currently have. I have the board game, Hex Drinker, Legends, Into the Wild, Scorned, and the unlocked stretch goals, which were some extra cards for some of the other bosses, and Ughmor. So I have this presently. You can go all in with the collector's edition hero pledge, where you get that plus these 3 big box expansions, which I don't have these 3, but these are the ones that I'm getting in this Kickstarter. And if you want to go true all in, well, this isn't true all in yet. This isn't even true all in. You can get the wooden crate with the organizer that comes with it, that's built out to hold and ready to hold everything. Or you can go the all father, all in, which is everything Zerywia for 269 pounds. Let's see. At Tiny Canje, do I need to add Dragon Lore expansion to my pledge? Let's pull that up so I can answer some questions. So Kate's asking, hey, Tiny Canje, do I need to add Dragon Lore expansion to my pledge now to get it for free, or is it just added for free later? You can add it to your pledge now, and it should be included in there, because if we look down the side, I don't want to lose my place here. It should be added for free, but once you look down to the side on this request, if you look on here, because it's going to get covered over, it says get the base game. 1 2-player standalone add-ons can be added during the pledge process. Included Zerywia quest standalone. The Zerywia is an expansion and all stretch goals. So it doesn't expressly say that it's added on here. And from what Dominic said is that it should automatically be added. So I would say, for my sanity, I just added it and I just added it to my pledge, and in the pledge manager, I'll just back it out if it's already in there for free, just to be safe. That's me. That's my paranoid self. So I would say it's up to you, but I just added mine in there just to be safe. Yep, that's what I'm saying here. I added it. If they add it later for free, I'll remove the second copy if it doesn't zero out the charge. So that's what I did too. So just add it in there, and when you get into the pledge manager, if it's already added, back it out. They shouldn't charge you for that. Alrighty, so where are we? The Legends expansion. This is the delve, the dungeon delve piece that I went through. If you want to just get that, the lore expansion after the 4 days, this is how much it's going to cost. Into the Wild, which I have, comes with 2 minis and some more stuff. I don't have the wooden boards. I have everything for Scorned. I think I'm gonna order this wooden organizer only because I have the game box. I just need an organizer for it. So I think I may do this instead of getting another game box. But these are the ones that I am getting. I'm getting the Pachara expansion, which comes with a lovely, lovely Pachara mini. The Thymor Gods, which come with their minis, as well as a companion for solo play. So I'm going to have that in there. The Whole Leader expansion, which comes with a lovely dragon and a new character, hero, that I do not have. So those I am getting for these. Well, remember, I did the bundle. Where is it? There's a bundle. That must be lower down. Here it is. The big expansions bundle for 80 pounds. So I'm getting this. Yeah, the organizer's nice. I just can't do it. Can I get the number of your Board Gamers Anonymous counselor? No, you can't, Dan. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting the big expansion so I could get the 3 that I did not get on the first one, and which is those 3. And I'm getting the wooden organizer and quest, which comes with Dragon Lore because of the first 4 days. So I am doing that. Shipping. So we're talking about shipping. Shipping's important. Shipping's what people care about. So shipping costs will be added after the campaign is finished in the pledge manager. These are estimated costs. So don't look at these and be like, you said it was going to be this. No. These are estimated costs. I added the expansion bundle instead of the 3 individual ones. Oh, yeah, I did that too. So these are the estimated costs for getting stuff shipped. Prices are subject to change depending on the number of add-ons included in the pledge. And I know a lot of people ask about VAT. VAT is important. And I believe he he talked about that. I think he talked about that in one of his other updates in the previous Kickstarter, saying how much that would be. I think if you're in the EU, it may be covered. I don't know. But some places are subject to VAT no matter what, and you gotta pay it. What I'm saving on Uthia shipping you're spending here. That's great. That's great. So yeah, I did the big expansion. I did this one here, the quest one, and I added this on there, and then I just added this one as well. And that's what I'm getting. So I think it's still a pretty decent price for what you get, honestly. So the Kickstarter's up for you to go check out. And back Dominic's dream. Hopefully this will get funded. I know a lot of people like to see stuff like, okay, well, it's funded within 5 minutes. I am a little leery of that, so I'll say, just keep in mind. Just keep in mind. Hey, Canje. Hi, all. Hey, Brian. What's going on? Stop for quick lunch. Welcome. So keep in mind, the Kickstarter's up. Take a look at it. See if it's something that's expressed your interest. I'm going to play a scenario here so you can really see if it's part of your interest, and then we'll dive into it. Okay. Cool. Kickstarter's up. Got through that. All right. Got to make sure everything else is happy. Okay, so we're going into a delve, another one, and remember, if you play Legends, I played one yesterday, if you're curious, I went through the whole explanation of what Legends is, I read down the Legends card and all that stuff, so we're just going to dive into it. So I grabbed the top card of this Legends one, and I know Uthia was coming and was saving appropriately. This is an indulgence to the Canje. I am so happy. I am so happy that you enjoy it. That's all. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. So our delve is gonna be the Gate of Decay. So it says a green glow emanates from inside the stone building. There are vermin everywhere, and the vegetation is in a strange greenish sick color. As you pass through the vapors, your clothes instantly become home to many insects. That is my nightmare. The main corridor leads you. So hell, gotcha. I'm walking into hell. The main corridor leads you into a spacious hall dotted with pits filled with slimy tussles, and along the west wall you see a pile of decayed wood beams and branches. So this one doesn't have a test. It just determines. This one said. Remember, the other one was test willpower and then move on, or if you fail, go someplace else. This one is one where you get to choose where you want to go. We're either going to go to the Rotten Tree Man or the Mud Burrow. I'm going to let y'all pick what I do. So I'm going to make a poll, and you're going to tell me what I'm going to do. So let's see. Which path? And we're going to Rotten Tree Man or Mud Burrow. All right, poll's going up. And I'll keep it up there for a minute, and if you have any questions about the game, ask me. I'll put them up, we'll talk about it, and I'm going to get a drink of water. So up for a minute, determine where I'm going to go. Worst vacation ever. But insects infesting my clothes. Ah! That's what I say to that. Ah! So, yep, the poll's up, so vote, and we will close it in 30 seconds. Hey, what am I getting blamed for by Dan? I pledged not to pledge anymore and haven't since February 25th. As of today, I've broken that pledge and have backed 4 games in the last 24 hours. Oh, man. You can't blame me for that. I'm not taking responsibility for that. Can we ruin your player board and flip it over to see the artwork? Yeah, I don't mind doing that. I can reset it up. I'll flip over one side so you can see. Oh my god. I'll just have to replace these. Not a big deal. Ish. So I'll flip over so you can see the other side. We'll just redo the setup. I just kind of did the setup to expedite stuff, but yeah, not a problem. Anything for you all. That's how much I love you. Oh my gosh, I almost threw Ughmor off the table. And we'll pull this off. You can see the other side. Now that I know how to flip it all. Man, this thing's crisp. This one is actually a really crisp map. There you go. There you go. That's the other side. So let me end the poll while y'all do that. So we're going to the rotten treatment, okay? Although this is still... Look at that. See how I got it right in one go? But this is the other side. It's in perpetual winter. You see a lot of stuff's dead and the Venidian Sea is frozen. This is actually a board for one of the campaign, which is Stribog. Stribog's board, I think this one plays to. But this is what the other side looks like. I may flip it to this other side for the finale so you can re-see it, but what you see is like a lot of dead things, what's going on. The boards have all changed. They've all changed. So... Cool, so we're flipping it back. And then we're gonna go to... There we go. Boom. I know he's here. Okay, so we're going to the Rotten Shreeman 1A. The pile of branches and boughs suddenly come to life. The diseased wood crackling under the weight of the massive chains attached to the creature's limbs with nails. The creature goes mad, thinking that you are one of the torturers who imprisoned it here. Awesome. You can try to break the shackles, do a hard test, and free the creature, but if you fail, be ready to to dive deep into the swamp. I receive a primal token if I win. So it's either I'm going to go to Leshy's Exodus or the Purulent Swamp if I fail. Now that you've mastered 4-piece puzzles, can you move it up to age 10? We'll see. We'll see. All right, so we have a test to do. All right, there is a mixed die. We get one because it's an attribute test, and we have one red on hers, which adds another. Do I have anything that adds a fin? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm using the Amber Heart, which I will show you all later. So I will do this, that, and add in the Amber Heart, which will give me another red die. All right, so now I'm doing a hard test, which means I need 2 pierce. Come on, baby, I need some new shoes. I have nothing to reroll. I could spend this to reroll, so I'm gonna do that. Wow. Sure, let's do this one. It's amazing. So I got 1, and I'll spend this last one to reroll the second one. I need a crit. I need a crit. I got 2. Hey, but look, I got that merc symbol. You want to know what that merc symbol says? That merc symbol says, remove 1 pierce. So it's like, I made it. No, I didn't. So I failed. So I failed the test. So we're going to the Purulent Swamp 3B. Damn. We don't even get to go any further. We're going to 3B. Being in the swamp makes you vomit. Your insides beginning to feel as decomposed as the filth around you. Resigned, you head towards the gate, fed up with these horrors, when out of the corner of your eye, you see an object, a tear, clear as snow. You try to reach for it with the last drops of your strength. Hey, do another hard test. So basically, it's another one of these. Because I have the, oop, wrong one, sorry. Awesome. Hey, look at that, that works, that works. That is a crit, that's 2 pierce, that's 3. This does 1 damage to me. So, boop. Well, actually, I'm gonna use one of mine to, well, no, it just happened. So I did pass it. So if I pass it, I go to... If I pass it, I go to Yaruna's Tier, which is 2C. I'm all over the place on this thing. 2C. Or not 2C. See, I haven't missed much. I know, right? You are holding a flawless gem in your hand. A pear-sized tear filled with white liquid. The glow emanating from the object seems to irritate the surroundings. On all sides, vermin is moving towards you. Release the inner light. Hard instinct test. Cool. Well, I will sub in, take out the Amber Heart this time. Just sub back in the Drowned Sight. So I'll get 1 for the 1 because it's an attribute test, and then 1 because I used the Amber Sight. So I got 2. Need to pass a hard test. Hey, I passed it. So I take 1 damage because of that, 1 attribute damage, and then I pass with 2, which is 2s for the hard test. Oh, you didn't see that at all because this was in the way. That was all up in the way when I rolled. I take 1 attribute damage because of this, and then I got those 2, which lets me pass it. This was all up in your face. So we're going to the Pestilence, which is 4. I know, I saw it and I was like, oh, they're gonna think I tried to jip. So we're going to 4. You pass. Sure. A flash of white light rolls through. You know what? I'm moving this. I am moving this because I am moving this over. Let me move this over. I'll put it right here. How about that? So now you can see everything together. How about that? There we go. All right. So it says, a flash of white light rolls through the room and you feel the heat kindle at your heart. In front of you, in a black dress made from vermin, stands the Lady of Corruption. The Pestilence opens her mouth, and a cloud of black dust emanates from it, turning life into death. If you have Taint, add a Merc token to this challenge. For each primal token, add any 1 die to this challenge. Well, I don't have any because I failed hard. So we're doing 1. And because it is a 2 vigor and will, I will sub this out for this, paying the cost. And so now I get this. I get this and this because you get that for the attribute test. I then get 2 more and 1 because that's what I have. So that's what I'm rolling. And we will see what happens. Hey, look at that. 1, 2, 1. Boom. I get a reroll on a blue. Hey. That will work. That will work. Look at that. So, I take 1 attribute damage. So I'll take it in wisdom because, in will, sorry, because I can do that. But I've got the 2. And what I need to make it happen. So, nice. So we beat the Pestilence. Oh, wait. No, I would get hit for this. Sorry. I didn't look at that. It isn't that. It is 2 of this. So I take a wound. 1, 2. And a Merc token. But I still beat it. So I'm good. We're not going to drag this over. We're just going to take the item that we won. And we won the stone that you can't see because, hey, they made it all green. Unleash the Divine Essence to remove 2 Merc from this challenge. And that's at the determination phase. Or on the map, Creeping Marsh region, remove all of your taints. So I get that. And we've completed the delve. Lord, a lot happened. But you've only seen part of it. Like, you didn't get to see any of this in that choice since I rolled horribly. And I'm not going to show you either. 2B, 2C, 3A, 3B, 4, and entrance. You're not going to see it. Nope. But I got an item for it. Okay. Canje, let's see. We got a question. Canje, do you know what the difference is between the game found and Kickstarter versions are other than the content? There's a significant price difference from what seems to be the warrior pledge. The first, in terms of, let's take a look at the Kickstarter. I can answer that. I need to look at the warrior pledge. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, Mike. Warrior pledge. Okay, so there's the warrior pledge. And then we're gonna go to game found. Zerywia. And this is what's left. Okay, this is the extended Kickstarter edition, 170 bucks for this. Alright, so it's 170 US. Let me switch this to pounds. Is that euro? I think that's euro, right? No, it's pound. Pound sterling. Alright, so we're looking at price differential. So this is 95. That's 95 pounds. This one's 119 pounds. Okay, what do we get in here? We get the Hex Drinker, Into the Wild, and the Score, all 4 expansions. Ah, that's why. That's why. Let me tell you why. I just saw what it was. When you get this version, yeah, when you get this version of the game, let me show you what you get with it that they don't show in this because it came with mine. Let me show you what comes with this. Turn this off, and this is the difference. This here is all the difference. With the current one that you get against Ughmor. That's on there, right? So this is Ughmor's set. Here's Pachara. So in that version, the extended version, you get Pachara. This is Pachara's. This is Pachara right here. So this is the Pachara expansion stuff. Then this is the Stribog expansion stuff, like when you're fighting against her. Then after Stribog, there is this guy. I forgot his name. He is called the Firstborn. There's the Firstborn scenario content stuff. You get all this stuff right here. You get with the 117 or the 119 pound content from the old Kickstarter. In the new stuff, flip. So that's what comes with this 119, and I'm doing it in pounds for comparison, right? Is there a way to convert it into US dollars here? I don't know how Kickstarter works. Oh, this is US. This is US, but his pricing is in pounds. So in this one, when you get the Warrior Pledge, I want you to look here. Here, as we go through this content, you get Svara, Dalbor, Grovey, Vida, Hex Drinker, the Sventavid, and Ughmor. So you get the Zerywia board, exploration cards, the enemies, the sagas, and then only on here, look at this, only on here, what you're seeing is Ughmor and Stribog. You're not seeing Pachara, and you're not seeing the Firstborn on here. So also, I believe if you're logged in, the subheading price is in your currency in Kickstarter. Oh, yeah, I'm not logging in. Y'all aren't seeing what I'm back. I will not be shamed. No, I haven't logged. Yeah, if I log into this one, I could probably change it. You're right. So those don't look, they didn't mention anything about those, but when you scroll down to here, sorry, here, you remember those cards I just showed you? Look at them right here. Pachara expansion. I didn't get the whole Eater expansion, but I do have the Pachara and the Firstborn. So I'd say that Canje written rulebook. Knock it off, Dan. I'm not doing the rulebook. You told us what you backed. Besides, we're all in this with you at this point. So I'm getting this to get the mini stuff so I can paint, but I have these cards. I can play this today because of this extended edition. And it doesn't say so in here. It doesn't say that it comes with it. Like if you look down here, it says that you get an Ughmor mini, which I did. It says that's enemy cards. The Scorned Hunt is 2 new ones. So this is Stribog, I believe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about the Strabog thing, but I know it's not. It doesn't say it precisely in here. I do have a wooden Pachara marker, but I do not believe that this one here comes with the Pachara cards like mine did. So that's why I think there's a price differential of a little bit of money, because I think it includes this minus the minis. It includes the cards. So that's why there's the price difference. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but after looking into like a lot of it, that's how my brain made sense of it, but I could be wrong as 2 left shoes. So, please, keep me honest on that. But that is what was on. Okay. All right, we got this as our new card. We got to set up. All right, so we went through the delve. We got a nice little thing. The new warrior pledge is basically the same as the old extended. The price is about $50 cheaper than the original pledge. But it's showing on there as when I converted it to pounds, it was saying that it was 110, and that doesn't include shipping. Where this one is a little bit cheaper, it's about 95. So I'd probably say it's because of the content. There's one extra thing that you got in the old one that you have to pay for in the new one. That's how my brain's rationalizing it, but I could be wrong. All right, so not the hero one, the warrior one. I was showing the warrior one, this guy, this one. All right, cool. So, sure, that's set. And let us get into scenario setup. That's in pounds, my friend. That's in pounds. That's in pounds. When I converted to pound sterling, it's 119. If I go to US dollar, it's 170. So $170 is not 95 pounds. If I convert it to pounds, it's 119 pounds, which is not 95 pounds. It's 119 pounds. Okay, so Ughmor's Mass, the Spear, Scenario 3, the Spear of Life. The chaos of the Raid of the Scorn and the Cult of Oblivion acting from the shadows. Tiny's talking Kickstarter. Oh. The chaos of the Raid of the Scorn and the Cult of Oblivion acting from the shadows are tearing up the lands, and word of a messenger of Oblivion roaming the lands has reached the High Priests. Consulting the old scripts, they identify this can be none other than the son of Nyx. They call it the Ughmor, son of the vile goddess, whose very presence defiles the land laws of the Kulavrat. Prophecies foretell of a mythical weapon that has the power to wound this horror. Heroes of Zerywia must locate the legendary sphere, you know, the circle, the Spear of Life. The Spear of Life. Okay, so let's get game prep. We didn't save crap because we're doing this standalone. Heroes will start in the cradle, so let's see where we're starting. So we will grab this set of cards and determine where our starting Thymor will be. Yeah, and it probably may be that. I don't freaking. That may be the late pledge. That may be some. I don't know. Are you asking me? Like I know stuff. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. Alrighty, so we are going to let's roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. That's where we're starting from. Rivets Smock. So any hero re-roll vigor die and gain a shield connected to the Dawnstone of your current Thymor. And we start in the Rani territories, which is down here. And we start in the cradle of that, which is here. That's where we're beginning. That is our god that we will follow with the feet. Okay, cool. Ughmor is in the frozen debris, which is up here. And we're gonna add 1 Merc token to each Stronghold, Exus, and Prime Source. Stronghold, Exus, and Prime Source symbol. See, I'm getting used to the verbiage. I'm getting used to the verbiage, people. Stronghold, Prime Source, and Exus. Prime Source, Stronghold, and Exus. Stronghold, Prime Source, Exus, and Exus, Prime Source, and Stronghold. Cool. There's 1 in each territory. It makes it easy. Add threat to each Shroud and Hollow. Add threat to each Shroud and Hollow. That's the weird thing and the pyramid. Where you are. And where's your upside down triangle friend? Right here. And you. And you. Cool. Place the fragments of the spear quest markers with the number 1 in a random region. Use the location die in each Thymor. Use the location die in each Thymor. The amount of fragment is equal to the amount of heroes. So here it says, I wouldn't use Game Found either because it's late pledge and it costs more money. And I've told people to wait. Anyway, place the fragments of the spear quest markers with the number 1, which are these, in a random region using the location die in each Thymor. The amount of fragments is equal to the number of heroes, so 1. Gotcha. If this is the starting Thymor of a hero, add an incursion token there as well. This may remove a threat. Okay, so location die in each Thymor. Okay, so let's get our... Where the hell did I... Oh, here they are. So where is it going? It's going in the moon one in a cradle. The cradle moon one, which is all the freaking way back here. Awesome. Because that's where I wanted to go. All the way back there. Horfoot. Alright. It's not in my Thymor, so an incursion will not be placed. And there's only one to gather because there's only 1 hero there. As per the rules. The amount of fragments is equal to the number of heroes, so there's just 1. If this is the starting, add a garrison. Okay, place 1 garrison in a random region. Okay. So we're gonna get a garrison in a random region. We're doing my Thymor and a prime source, which is here. Okay. Prime source and Merc results in the Thymor die. Allow players to select whichever Thymor they want. Place the saved and crap. I didn't save crap because we started off. Place the saved Dawn Stones. I didn't save any of that either. So preparing the decks. Enemy and breed decks. No changes to what they were. So basically, I keep them how they are. I took all the one... what do you call that? The one trophy monsters here, and then I took one from here, shuffled in there. I believe that's what I did. Let me make sure I did. I gotta double check myself. There's the 2. There's another 2 in here, shouldn't be. I did not fix it. Now it's fixed. Now it's fixed, and I'll shuffle that. And I'll shuffle that too. So there we go. Okay, so no change to the decks, no change to the exploration decks. We're going to do scenario 3A, Spear of Life from the Pages of Dawn and the Black Pages. And special cards. Each hero randomly draws 1 trial card from the 4 trial cards found in this campaign. So we go to the trial cards, which are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more than 4. Oh, one of them is a spear. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are trial cards. They have these little symbols that are on here. And it's 4 because if you play 4-player, each person has a lovely trial that they have to face. We're going to shuffle this up. That flipped over. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That's what we're facing. That's our trial. Trial of the Pure Heart. So, Trial of the Pure Heart, Vatra's Flame region option. So we have to go here, Vatra's Flame. As a region option, we need to take this challenge. Failure. If we failure, put an instinct shield on this card to make it harder. We need Vigor, Instinct, and 2 willpower to be able to pass it. So I'm going to take this. Put the 2 token here, saying that's where I have to do it. Put this one here and put the 2 token on that. So that lets me know those are linked. That's where I have to go to solve this. Okay. Where are we with the rest of the setup? We're talking about Pages of Dawn, Pages of blah, blah, blah. So Page of Dawn, 3A, Spear of Life. So our objective is to gather all fragments of the Spear of Life, then turn it into a hollow weapon once again. Only a hero who successfully passes their trial can acquire a fragment of the Spear of Life. So before I can get the spear, I gotta pass my challenge. Deliver all the fragments to a marked stronghold. That is not a stronghold, that's a mountain token. Deliver all the fragments to a marked stronghold, mountain token to forge the spear. You freaking kidding me? Okay, I'll have to read more what that means, because that's a mountain, not a stronghold. This might be a typo. As a region option, spend one prime to collect the scenario token from here as a spear fragment. Once it's forged, move on to the next page. The Black Page, which is also the next phase, says, if there are 3 or more Merc Rifts in one Thymor, add a black stone to the Oblivion Chasm. Okay, so Merc Rifts are going to start dropping. Gotcha. Roll for the Ughmor activation. When he moves into a region, increase the threat there. Each hero in this region must draw an Ughmor attack card, and if we beat it, we get an offering. Then we spread the Merc in each hero's Thymor. Add 1 black stone to the Oblivion Chasm, and feed the breed if there are already 4 or more black stones on the chasm. Okay, so that is our mission. So that is where we are in the rules so far. Gameplay modification, single scenario entry level. Select for each hero 2 additional basic Saga cards, adding a Saga deck to one of them, developing into a story. So I did that. We'll talk about it when I go through Veda's card. Our time limit, 7 black stones. Solo mode, use rules for the book. The amount of spear fragments is 2 for a solo hero. Okay, so the amount of spear fragments is 2. So let's see where the other fragment is going. We did 1. Let's do the other. It is going in here, over at Pachar's Grasp. And that. So it is here. That's where this. So there's 2 fragments. The amount of spear fragments is 2 for a solo hero. So I got to get 2 of them. Collect all fragments for the Spear of Life. Spear, not sphere. Collect the goal. Complete the goals found in the Pages of Dawn. What? Oh, because it's a single scenario. That's why. I was so confused. I was so confused. Because this is a single scenario, we have 7 black stones. We do not have 5, so we ignore this time limit. Special gameplay rules. Heroes cannot use harbor actions if there is an incursion token there. The region with the Ughmor is treated as a region with a Mercriff for all relevant card effects and challenge tests and rules. So we need to get him out of there. The next phase, follow the black pages, and then we need to do whatever we need to do to win. Okay, cool. So that's what we got to do. All right, we've got the Sventivin here. I start here. Ughmor's up there, where the region that he's in basically has a Merc Rift until he moves and makes it someplace else. All right, what did I miss here? I would not use Game Found, as that appears to be the late pledge for the original Kickstarter, which is more than current reprint. Yep. Yeah, I agree with Fred. Don't go into the Game Found one. Back the Kickstarter. It's cheaper and you get up-to-date content. Shipping is different too for now. 50 on Game Found and around 30 on Kickstarter until Pledge Manager at least. Yeah, Mike. Stick with the reprint. Everyone, stick with the reprint. Trust me. Stick with the reprint. Get it now versus get it later. Okay, basically say $50 roughly and wait 365 plus days, or spend $50 extra and wait 21 days. Yep. Didn't you buy this on GameFound, Dan? We will be coming to your house to play in a couple weeks. Who would want to go to Florida? Ugh. Kidding, Dan, kidding. Yes, I will get it this month, according to Calabi, and yes, all are welcome to sunny Tampa to play games. Except Canje. He complains too much about the heat incessantly. Who the hell wants to go to Florida? Ugh. Actually, Dan, I'll be going to Florida in October. Tampa, actually, in October, so I'm probably going to hit you up when I get there. Alrighty. I'll shuffle the rest of these as I need them. I just don't want to waste too much time shuffling. Shuffle now, shuffle later type thing. Let's talk about... Damn it. It's gonna bug me. This is the problem. This is the problem with having whatever disorder this is that I have. Or I have to do it, or else it's gonna like gnaw at me the entire time. Then I end up doing it. Florida is not all it's cracked up to be, Mike. I lived there for a very long time. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's talk about Vida. This is her. That's a girl. So she's a Hollow Sister. She has 4 Vigor, 6 Instinct, and her willpower is high for 7. As a determination, I have to always say determination, you can prepare one of your Saga cards for free, so I don't have to pay for it. Camp, I get back a Prime, a Will, and 2 of my choice. I can only have 1 weapon, 2 rituals, and she's all about friends. She is the extrovert of the group, so she has friends. Her ability that comes with her, which is part of her personal saga, is Janur's Wrath. So it's part of the Sister of Hollow Saga. She is an ally. It says at dawn, so it gives you the dawn symbol. Spend 2 vigor to add a vigor token to this challenge. So it's an auto success for 2 vigor. If I crit on a vigor die, I gain 2 willpower runes. I don't want the Ember Heart. That's my one. Her other ability, which is a ritual, is called Drowned Sight from the Drowned Seer Saga. At the determination, you can ignore ambush abilities. We don't care for them. We don't like them. They suck. This is a green die. It gives me a shield. It's a ritual. And if I get a crit on anything, I could use it to gain instinct or a willpower rune. So I can ignore ambush abilities. I like that a lot. And then her weapon of choice, or one weapon that she can hold, is the Faces of Fear Saga, Scarecrow. Mrs. King is not included in that. If you're old like me, you understand that reference. At the phase after you roll your die, whenever you use a crit effect, remove any one enemy shield. And it's blue. If I crit on blue, I gain a vigor token. As part of solo play, I get to pick another. Well, I picked the Amber Heart. And the Amber Heart says on the camping phase, I could spend Prime to remove 1 taint. If this is equipped in my tree here, in my front row here, and I use a crit, I gain any 1 rune that I want and recover 1 instinct. It gives me a red die and a shield, and a red vigor shield, and it is a ritual. So that saga is there. So it says that I can do 2 sagas to start. Well, let's talk about her first saga, which is the Sister of Hollow Saga. Your brothers disappeared long ago, leaving you trying to understand what happened. One night, Janur appears before you as a ghost. His face suggests he fled from the netherworld, but you do not know how to commune with him. So we need to go to the Fertiles, which is here, and spend one forest token, 1 ruins token, and 1 settlement token to continue on this and find out what's going on. Our Drowned Seer Saga that we've grown because of the stuff is the Seer's Gift. It says, mystical rituals such as blind seeing or drowned sight have been known since ancient times. Gods granted a few chosen Zerywians with a fraction of their power to see the weaves of fate and future events. If we get 2 settlement tokens and we go to any prime source, which could be here, any of these symbols, the prime source, we can use that to go through that as an action, as a region action, region option, whatever, you know what I mean. Dormant Specters, Faces of the Fear Saga. The Staff of Fear awakens its enemies' deepest fears and uses them against them. The more fears the owner of the staff knows, the more they can imagine, the more powerful the staff can be. Journey to the lands of nightmares and wraiths. And if we go to the Shroud of Vela, that's Sunken Moors, Sacred Grove, the Shroud of Vela should be... It's somewhere in here. I'll find it. Hollow Streams is here. Valley of Mounds. Char's Grasp and Sunken Moor. So any one of the shrouds, I assume, is the one that I have to go to for this to evolve it with a mountain and 2 ruins. Cool. So you've seen that. Here is her feat ability. Hollow Speak. Any hero, turn all of your empty wisdom rolls into runes. So when I roll blue, I'm good. I'm good until I have to rest. Basically, if I also spend the prime, remove enemy merc results from their rolls. And then you've already seen my goddess card, and you've already seen what I won from the dungeon delve. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Cool. So we're starting in the morning. It's in the morning. I gotta make sure I'm seeing if y'all ask me any questions. Bye, Dan. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. All right, so here we go. We got a lot of stuff to do. We have to get here. We can actually get there through this because we're at a port. We can use a travel action to get here to land with the Smirk, and then we can the region challenge we can do to take this challenge if we need to, which I think we're going to. So first action. I'm going to move from this port here. And then I get to explore. So I draw an exploration card. It's in Merc, so if it's a challenge, it's going to be really hard. But we're going to try. Darn sure going to try. All right, so let's see what we're facing. The famed warriors of Wolfgate cross your path. They surely have heard of you, which is why they treat you as equals. Hard times are ahead, as united tribes do not fight with each other, and the common enemy take region after region, not with steel, but with desecration of soul. You feel that these mercenaries can aid your cause for a price. Pay them 3 tokens, 3 trophies, and keep this card, or pay additional offerings to give it to a chosen hero. The owner of this card can discard it to add vigor runes and a vigor and will shield to any one of his challenges. For the price of 2 trophy tokens, they can remove a threat in any region in the Thymor. Double the payment to target any region on the map. I can't afford any of that. I can't afford any of this. So this is like an option that you can have. You complete it, but you just don't get the benefit of it. So I do get this token. I get the token, but I just don't get the benefit of that card because I can't pay for either. Then my region option is I'm going to bind a Merc binding ritual, and I'm just going to straight up do it. I will take a taint. Tainted Truth. I had something that said it was the Amber Heart that says spend that to remove 1 taint. Oh, and I forgot to put these in. Sorry. I'll take a taint. I'll put that taint here on instant. So, and then I will get an offering token for binding that Merc. So that's my action. My second action is going to be, this is a region action to take this challenge, so I have to do something before doing that. My second action, I haven't spent anything to rest. I think I'll just take another exploration action and not move. And I'm not gonna move. So boom. See what we're dealing with. Skin flayers. The hunters of the Scorn tribes hunt down people like animals, boasting about their trophies. This is how they build their status and recognition in the clan. The hunters have sniffed your trail and the confrontation is inevitable. I could either run into the forest to confuse the attackers and ambush them one by one. I need to pass the hard instinct test. Or join the fray and let Morana feast on the blood of the damned this day and pass a hard vigor test. Vigor, please. We're going for heroic. So we're going for the vigor side of things. Get our die. here. I'm going to spend 1 to pop out this one, put this in. And then I get that for them. I get that because it's an attribute test, and I have 2, so I get those 2. Awesome. Oh, Nelly! That's how that goes. So, that attribute test, the Merc symbol says remove 1 pierce, so these 2 go away. And then I have 4, so I pass. Oh, I pass. I pass really well. Alright, so I pass, which it says succeed, take 3 trophy tokens. Ooh, 3. And we won. And this was another one of these, so I get another one of these. Cool, cool, cool. That was awesome. Hey, Canje, awesome to finally catch you live. Hey, Carl. I bought this game after watching You seemed right up my alley, and the page said 2 weeks shipping. Hopefully get it before the current campaign closes. As the dice are rigged. Thanks, Carl. I'm really glad you enjoy it. You're always welcome at the table. You're always welcome at the table. Alright, so I am testing. I'm going up against this test of Veteran Flame for my region option. Take the challenge. So I'm going to spend this to get this back. And now we're taking up the challenge. So we've got that. I've got a red, blue, and a green, because the green could give me a blue if I crit on it. What else can I do at determination? You can ignore ambush abilities. Nope, at dawn, we're not at dawn, so I can't do that. That's all I got for start effects. I need to make sure I look at everything. You can prepare 1 Saga card for free. Oh, I didn't have to spend anything to prepare. I could do it for free. Alright, so I didn't have to spend anything because of my ability. Somebody's probably yelling at me already who's gonna watch this later. Okay. Let's see how we do. Alright, so got that one. We got that one. And we got 1. I need 1 more. What can I do? What can I do? I have a reroll only on the blue. If I can crit on the blue, I got it. If I could crit on the blue, I got it. And I have a vigor. If I can crit on the blue, I got it. So I got a free reroll on this. And I'm hoping for a crit. I'm gonna reroll. Dang it! Try it again. Why do you hate me? One more time. Okay. Spent all 3 to get the same symbol. I did not pass it, so I failed, which means I put this shield on here, and I didn't, and I take 1 attribute damage, but got that, I'm good. Oh, that ends that turn. Next turn. Exploration action. Actually, I have enough to go to a prime source. Where's the closest prime source? It's all the way back there. That's crazy. Nope, let's do it. Oh, God. Come on! Shrine of Oblivion. You find a forgotten place of worship, an easy target for the Nyx and her befouled minions. Face a challenge. And if I'm exalted, I add instinct to this challenge. Cursed, you cannot use your rituals. I'm neither. And I need 3 of them. Boom. I can't win this. I can't win it. There's no way I could beat it. There's no way I could beat this challenge because I've only got 1 blue. So don't. I can't. All I have is 1 blue die. I can't win it. So I'll fail. And I take that attribute hit. And I fail, which means I have to feed the breed. I did use it up on the triple crit. Ah. Okay. Feed the breed. Who has that much willpower? Maybe I should just go to the frickin' Primrose and deal with it. I have enough to begin the Drowned Seer saga, like advance it. So maybe I need to go do that and then come back to this. Maybe I need to do that and then come back to this. So that was my exploration action. Now I'm going for trying this trial one more again. I get a reroll only on the blue die. Come on! And I have 1 shield. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So I'm going to take 1 hit because I have a green shield. I'll put it on. Jeez. Okay, next turn. I'm going to sail back to here and then do an exploration action. I'm not ready for that yet. Shrine of Desbog. Was it what happened, Frederick? Hey, how's it going? I have blank dice. Am I working on a game? Gonna mark the crit fail size as a big C. Just like when I started watching, the first thing I hear, dang, I failed. Oh my gosh. Maybe it was me. Same thing when I started watching yesterday. Dice towers don't help. I tried a dice tower and I rolled fails all the time. In the times of oblivion, the light of Desbog fills the hearts of the people with the sacred fire. Sacrifice 1 offering to disperse the murk in this or an adjacent region. Ooh, that works. I will be doing that because that's what I need. Or spend 2 to cure an injury or remove 1 taint. I'm going to disperse the murk. So, actually, yeah, I'm going to disperse the murk. I'm going to spend this offering to disperse this murk in this adjacent region. I do not, because it was a murk bind, it was not a murk binding ritual. I do not get the offering, and that is the end of that. I get another 1 of these. Okay. Then my region effect. My region option. I'm in a cradle, so I can buy stuff, which is what I'm probably going to do. Let's shuffle this up. With your luck, it would super interesting to see how long you would last in Madara. Oh, Carl, you haven't seen my Madara playthroughs? Carl, you have not seen my Madara. I've played Madara, and you can actually go on the Canje Studio site and search for and YouTube and search for Madara playthroughs. Oh, I rolled terrible there too, and it was awful. It was awful, Carl. It was awful. This does actually seem like the kind of game where a silly thematic dice tower could be kind of hilarious. All right, so 3 items. We got the Earthclawed Talisman, the Blazing Ember, and the Quack Hag's Grains. So Quack Hag's Grains says recover 2 prime or cure any one of your injuries, or summon a creature of the current region's type. The Blazing Amber says runic, add any 1 die to this challenge. If I have heroic, I can recover 3 vigor. And the Earthclawed says gain 3 shields of the current region's type. If you are in mountains, recover a prime and a vigor. I'm going to go with the Quack Hag's Grains for 2. It costs 2 trophies. I will get that. These will go back there. Okay, that ends that. Then we go to the camp phase. Camp phase. Restore 1 attribute point related to the Dawnstone and the Active Thymor, which is that one. A prime stone allows you to recover any attribute. Black stone, you restore nothing. So I've already full of vigor because that's what that's supposed to be. Then camp ability. Any gain 1 prime back. Then use your camp feat. I camp feat, I gain another 1. I gain back this, and then I gain back that. Good. Restore a feat. Reorganize your cards if you want to. I'm not going to. Summon a creature by spending a trophy. Haha, yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be a creature from here. Shuffle these up, and then I'm going to roll the die to see which one I get. Hey, Greg, what's going on? I'm going to watch it. Yeah. I played Madara. That was a thing I did. So blanks, instinct, crit. I get this. So who are you, Sa? Klobuk. Reveal the topmost item card. You can buy it for will, otherwise discard it into oblivion. If I spend a trophy, take 1 item from the discard pile. Okay, cool. So that's my creature that I summoned, and that is that for the camp phase. Now we deal with the next phase, which is if there are three or more Murkrifts in 1 Thymor, add a black stone to the Oblivion Chasm. There is not. So Ughmor is going to activate. Where is he going? Ughmor is going to Dawn Prime Source. Dawn's Prime Source. Okay. When he gets there, roll for when he moves into a region, increase the threat there. So threat gets dropped here. That's going to become a harder area. I'm not in that region, so I'm good. And then I need to spread the Merc. Don't you freaking do it to me. Don't you do it to me. Stronghold. That turns into a Merc Rift. Okay. Add 1 black stone to the Oblivion Chasm. And feed the breed if there are 4 or more black stones there. Okay, cool. Okay. That is the next phase, and then we move on back to Dawn. I could do something at Dawn. At the Dawn phase, I could spend 2 vigor to add to a challenge. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is move here. I need ruins and force for this. I'm going to go forest. You get to enjoy another uncanny critical failure rolls. I do this all for you. If I didn't do it, who would? That's all I'm saying. If I didn't do it, someone has to roll terribly. It might as well be me, so you can all get critical successes. Okay. Oh. Oh, what's going on there? Come on. Come on. Focus. And focus. There we go. Merc chose. Karen, the voice of the fifth tribe, sent his most vicious warrior to the Oblivion Chasm to inhale the fumes of murk. Sniff and glue. This is what happens. Unleashing the full power of Nyx's mark. A chance encounter with one such foe allows you to bring some peace to this area. Draw an enemy from the breed deck and fight it. Okay, if I pass success, take an item, remove threat from this or an adjacent region. Okay. If I fail, shuffle this enemy into the enemy deck. All right, so who are we facing from the breed deck? Don't sniff glue. This is what happens. You inhale murk. You turn to a crazy person. Okay. Murk Witch. Aura. Do I ignore auras? I ignore ambushes. You must spend willpower for each ritual you want to use in this challenge. I have 1, so I will be doing that. And I need 2 willpower. Cool. Come, my lady. Let's duel. Let's do the duel. I did not just do that, I promise. So I need to spend will for each ritual I want to use, so I spend this so that I could use this ritual to get my green. I'll then spend this for my blue and spend 1 for the red. Hoping for crit. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? Okay, I can get 1 auto success even if I blank. I could get 1 success. So I just need the other. Oh, I'm sorry, Sventavid. I forgot to turn the Sventavid on this turn. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Sventavid phase. Before I took my turn, I was supposed to do that. That is my only reroll. I'm gonna reroll this mask. I passed. I just don't like how it worked out. I passed, I just don't like it. What can I do? What can I do? I could use my feet. I'd have to re-roll my will, which would turn my blank into 1. Wait, I said I passed. How did I pass? I don't think I did. I don't think I passed. I gotta re-roll this. Re-roll this. And then I get a free reroll of this. Now let's see if we can make it work. Okay, so I'm going to use this ability, turn that into a success, and I don't have a prime to spend to get rid of the mark. I should not have done that, because I thought I had a prime. Wait. Nope, I failed. If I fail, I have to spread Merc, my stinking region, and she gets shuffled into this deck. All I need was a crit. Anyway. I failed it. Get shuffled into the deck. And that's where we are. My region options is I'm going to do a Merc Binding Ritual. Get that. And a Taint. Oh. That was a horrid failure. My next turn, I will. So that's the end of my turn. This turn, I'm gonna use. Am I at the Creeping Marsh? I am at the Creeping Marsh, so I'm gonna use this ability. Creeping Marsh region. Oh, at the region options, I'll do. As a region option, I'll do. But not yet. This sucks. I gotta do this all over again. Damn it. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's see what we're dealing with. Ever-blooming Glade. The shield thingy doesn't do anything because they didn't the monster didn't damage me, so there was nothing to block. Ever-blooming Glade. An azure brook rejuvenates the meadow before you, bringing tranquility to this place. They say the glades like this one blossoms even in winter, like patches of eternal summer. Free from Morose's embrace, the watchstone hidden under a poplar protects this sanctuary from the creeping murk. Recover 2 prime and 1 feet or move to an adjacent region. I'll recover 2 prime and get my feet back. And I gain 1 of these, which I will gladly get rid of 1 of those for. And as my region option, I'm at a prime source. I will conclude my story. True story. So, boom. And it says your experience allows you to attune to your senses, which is required to harness the gift. The bodies of the seers resonate with the nature of water, which is why you need to dive into one of the mystical rivers of Zerywia. So I need to go to a mountain region or an Exodus temple, either or, to see what we're going to do. Put this back. A mountain region is here right next to me with a Merc. And Exodus temple is here. If I go Exodus, it'd be with Exodus Surge or Mountain with Glimmer. I'm going to go for this one for sure. So that was the end of that as my region action. My turn now. Move here. The Cadaver Estuary. Drawing a mountain. What am I dealing with? Musty Gulch. You venture into a gulch filled with thick and sticky mist. A chill runs down your spine. This doesn't feel right. Turn back, rest by the stream nearby, and recover 2 of any attribute, or push on. Spend willpower and roll a willpower die to see what happens. YOLO! Oh boy, this is such a bad idea. A blank. Take 1 journey token. Hey, I'll take that. Take 1 ruins journey token. So, cool. Cool. I just need a settlement token. That's where I'm going. And we can. I just need. Oh, and I get a forest token for completing that. So I actually just need a settlement token, and we could do. And if we go to the fertiles, which is here, we can do the thing. So okay. My region action for being in here. Any symbols on this? No, it's just what it is. The region type is green. I don't have anything to do, so I'm not going to do it. Actually, yes, I will. I'm going to do this as my region action. Oh, I have to be at the Creeping Marshes for that to work. I can't do that. Well, damn. Yeah, I can't do anything, so turn's over. Next turn, I'm going to move here. I'm about to go into like god evil mode. Actually, I'm not gonna move there yet. I got one more turn. I'll do that at night. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rest using my camp ability. But before, well, I want to go that way. Well, I will. I will. I'll move. I'll move there, and I will deal with. Wait, was I supposed to get my? Oh no, I failed that. I failed that. I did that. Did that. Failed that. Thought I saw like a heroic thing. This one, the skin flares. Yeah, I passed it and I threw this away. I shouldn't have. When I did this one, it says join them and let them taste blood, and I did a hard test and I passed. I was supposed to take this path of heroic, and I did not. That was a screw up. I did catch it. Threw away that, and did it impact anything? Nope. That did not. Nope. That didn't impact anything, but I have the heroic path. Alright, here we are with this one. Serf's Homestead. You approach a serf farm surrounded by a low palisade. The tightly shut gate and the scowl of a peasant in the yard make this seem as not the most welcoming of places. Praised. If I'm praised, you managed to get through the untrusting serfs. Thankfully, the law of hospitality is not dead. Recover 3 of any or cure 1 injury. It seems trust is hard to come by because I'm not praised these days. Leave this place in peace. If I am devious or feared, threaten them with fire, and they will let you in. Let us out and we'll burn your house to the ground. Don't you mean or? Fine, let us out or we'll burn your house to the ground. So, we leave the place in peace, but we gain the cursed path. Okay. Now, on our turn, we will, on our regent action, we will do a Merkbind ritual. Gives us an offering, which flips us to our evil side, because we've got the 3rd taint from that. So we transform into our ultimate dread form. We cannot use offerings, trophies, feats, and if we spend prime, I get to roll a great die. Okay. Alright. So that was that regent action. We go into the night phase. I'm going to camp for my action. So I use my well, I'm gonna pay to get this in. Then I'm going to camp for my oh, it says prepare any number of them. So I'm going to camp, which I'm going to use my camp ability, which lets me recover 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I get. I don't get prime, nothing. I will then rearrange this for my benefit without any cost. And then regent action, I'm in an excess, remove 1 taint. Oop, gone. Which I then shift back from my dread form. That ends that. We go to the camp phase. Camp phase says Restore one attribute related to the Dawnstone, so it could be any. It's gonna be this one. We get back a prime. Okay. Then do your camp abilities. I would get back a prime. It says any prime restored above the limit is exchanged for any upgrade, but I got all that. I'm good. Restore a feat. Reorganize cards. Good. But I have this one here, which I will spend one prime to remove another. That out because I know where that's. And that is that for that. I can summon a creature or summon a god. I will summon a god with one off. Yeah. And you get to look at who you want to. I'm gonna bring Lot out. Praised. For each path card, ignore ambush or abilities or prepare one of your sagas. I resolve the options of any settlement region. Return this card to the god. So she will be my goddess. Then we go into the next phase. These two, where is he going? He's going where I am. Into a stronghold. And he's going to add threat in that stronghold. Then he's going to spread the murk where I am. In the stronghold, which pushes itself out. It can't go here because... Oh, no, it can go there. It's a garrison. Threat can't. Cool. Then he's going to add one to the chasm. And there's not 4 or more there, so cool. We're good. Alright. Back to me. Dawn. So at dawn, I'm in an Exus temple area. My action, that has to be my region action. So my action is going to be camp. My action is going to be to camp. So I use my camp abilities. This one's here. I'm going to spend one of these to get rid of this other two. Oh, I would have gotten back. Sorry, my camp ability, I would have gotten back one. Then I would have spent it here to get rid of a taint. And then my region action is to go through with the Exus Surge. So I'm going to spend... I'm at an Exus Temple. I'm going to spend 2 will. 1, 2, going down to 5. Contemplate in the calm waters to concentrate your own Exus. I get the Exus Surge. So I complete this, and I get the Exus Surge, which is a new feat. Any hero at a determination I can recover a prime. Cool, cool. Then y'all won't see what that one is because I'm not showing you. So I get that feat. Any other hero can recover 1 feat. And then we go on to our next story. What do I get for that? Sorry. I become exalted for that. So I'm an exalted cursed heroic person. So that's 3 that's there. And this is our new one. Prophecy of Dawn. The ritual seeing itself is a gift. It requires devotion and focus to yield results better than the shreds of chaotic knowledge. Journey to the Sunken Moor and find the secretive cult of the all-seeing eye. The Sunken Moor is here. That is the next leg of that journey. Okay, so that was that. We're going to go here. And what are we going to do? 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 What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need settlement event. And then I could go to the fertiles and deal with this, which is a settlement. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to explore. And Hunter's Camp. Greetings, traveler. Come sit by the fire and drink with us. Will you share a tale? You look like you have more than one. The hunters you meet seem a jovial bunch. It is clear that life did not spare them any blows, but despite that, they did not fall into despair. Resting among some company, you find some well-deserved, recover 3 attributes or 1. I'm going to do 3 attributes. 2. Get that back to full, and I would get a forest, but I'm not going to. Because I want to keep this. My next action is my region option. Pass. Next, I'm going to move here. And roll. Exile tribe. A tribe is wandering in the wilderness in search of shelter and aid. You know nothing of their past and the deeds that led them to this path of misery and hopelessness. Many of the exiles deserve their fate. The tribe war chiefs issue such punishment for vile acts. Chase off the pestering strangers. Feared. Take a tribute of an item. So kick them out. Aid them with 1 offering or 2 trophies so that they view their fate as a test from the gods and hope for better. Your act of kindness towards those in need will make your name praised among the oppressed tribes. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have an offering that I can give. And I become praised, losing heroic. Heroic is out. And I become a praised, exalted, cursed hero. And I get this token, which I need here, and I will get rid of that on my way to the fertile. Then my region option, nothing. Nothing at all. Next action, I'm going to move to the fertiles. I draw 1 of the 2. I'm going to pick 1. Which is hovel. Take 1 foul leaf, a goat's ear, horsetail, spawn a virgin's tear. What more? What else to add? Ooze from a toad? A fox's pad? The squawky chanting of the hag gets louder as you approach the small, decrepit hut. The old woman welcomes you with a smile. Recover 3 attributes or cure an injury. If this region is affected by murk, the witch will try to poison you. It is not. I'm not injured. I'm full up on everything. Pass a hard vigor test. If you fail, take 1 taint. If we're feared, ignore the test. We're not feared. Okay, so 1, I've got the things in place for this, so I would have that. And I need to pass a hard test. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking that. So that's 1 attribute damage, and I passed it. So 1. Actually, I would spend this to block that damage, and then I got those 2, so I wouldn't take any, and I pass. So I pass it. So it says pass the hard if you fail to. Okay, so no thing for passing, but I passed it. And I would take a token for that, but I'm not going to. My region action is, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. The gift your mother left you becomes your curse. You are feared and shunned in the fertiles. However, one of the elders points you towards forgotten sacred grounds, where begins from underground realm of Velis Rome. They speak the language of the dead. So now I need to go to either Dragonspine or Vid's Tangle. Pop this off to see where all that is. Vid's Tangle or Dragonspine. I need to go there. I either become Chain of Souls or Shadow Voice. Uh, what's the merc symbol for? That's different. I probably need to take a team. We'll go to Shadow Voice. We'll do the Dragon Spine. So, go back. And we're going to do the Dragon Spine. I'm doing this more because I didn't do it last time, so we'll see how that stuff goes. Am I still... Just want to make sure I'm not screwing up anything. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so, let's see what we got. So I need to go to Dragon Spine. I need to spend a prime and a willpower to complete it. We're going here to the Dragon Spine. That ends my turn. Last turn. I'm going to move. What do I need to collect? My next, I need runes. Let's go fight something. I'm going over here. Let's fight something. So we will fight. You suck. Okay, you cannot use your allies this fight, and we're fighting the driver. He's the driver. So I will spend... I gotta spend a blue. Switch out my ally for this. This card gets negated. At the start of a fight, I can use the Exus Surge to recover 1 prime. And then we start paying for stuff. This to get a red. Red? Yes. Yeah. Do this. Get a green. Of these, get a blue. And that's any other determination things I can do. I can prepare. Oh, I can prepare one of my Saga cards for free. I didn't have to spend that. I keep. Okay, so I did that. I ignore ambush abilities. Oh, why do I have that? Let's do this. Sorry. Does she get a shield? If she is in the forest, we're not in the forest, we're in mountains. I get a reroll on blue. I'm gonna spend this. Reroll the screen. Okay. I get a reroll on blue. Fine with me. Okay. So, her merc symbol says 2 vigor strikes. I have a shield from vigor for using this, so she'll just take 1. I have this ability that I'm gonna put here. It says gain any 1 rune and recover an instinct. So I'm gonna gain, what do I need? Blue. I already have a blue, so I'm gonna gain. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna gain this, then flip this to that, and I recover 1 instinct. And then I have my blue here. And she just needed that. I got her. She's dead. And she gives me a trophy. Cool. This goes away. So I beat her. That was it. I don't get to play an exploration card, but I do get region options, and I am in a hollow, so I can search to take a trophy or hunt, draw an enemy, and if I beat it, I get 3 trophies. I'm gonna search to just get another trophy. That's going to end my turn. We go to the camp phase. I keep forgetting to turn this thing. I'm so sorry. We go to the camp phase. I get this back because of that. my camp abilities. I get this. I get one of this again, and then 2 of these, which I'll pull that to full. I will get this feat back. I don't have any more taint. Oh, that's been removed. I don't want to summon a monster. I don't want to summon a goddess. So that's the camp phase. Now we go to the next phase. I keep forgetting to turn the dang Sventabid. Alright. What's going down? How the game's being played, how's it going down? You're going to that one, and you're going to here. And when you get there, you're going to increase the threat to an incursion. Then we're going to increase, then we're going to spread the Merc in my Thymor to the Cradle. That's unfortunate. There's something I could do with the Sunken Moors. I can go to the Sunken Moors and then go to the Dragon Spine and complete 2 things with the Dragon Spine. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so that happened. Then what do we do? Add 1 Blackstone. And there's only 4, there's not 4 yet, so we're done. Turn the Svantavid. And then we're gonna continue on. So I just need 2 at the Sunken Moors, and then I can complete 2 of these at the Dragon Spine. So let's do this. I'm going to hang on to that one, because this one we're just going to go there and take care of it, but we're coming over to fight something. But before I do that, I need to get a Ruin card. So I am going to, for my action, I'm going to explore this Ruin. Does it sound like I'm saying ruin or ruin? Ruin. Oh, and I forgot, due to my thingamadoohickey. Sorry, I was supposed to, in the camp phase, fix that back. My bad. So we are at dawn. Okay, what are we doing? Merc chosen. Same thing that happened last time. Did that happen in here? That happened someplace else. Yep, right there. It happened in that one. So same thing's happening again. And we're fighting a Sorrow Flame ambush. I ignore ambushes. You ignore ambush abilities. I don't care about this. So you're not defiled, but you are at a ruin, which means you gain a shield. So you gain a, not that. You gain okay, so my starting build, you can ignore ambush abilities, which I'm gonna do. Let's put this in here. Let's pay for what we need to pay for. Do that to get blue. That to get green. That to get red. It's dawn. Actually, I'm not gonna do that to get my red. It is dawn. I can spend 2 to add. Oh no. I don't want that. I'll get my I can prepare a Saga card for free, so that's all good. Get a reroll on blue. Nope, that was a crap reroll. There we go. And I'm gonna spend this. Reroll green. Thank you. Jeez. Okay. I have a green field. Okay, so blue, I'll put this here. For green, that will give me this symbol. Then flip this to distinct. This doesn't do anything for me, and then you hit me twice. You hit me for 4. Damn, 4 willpower. Damn. Anything I could do about it? Nope. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yikes, but I beat. Oh, wait. I don't beat you. I don't beat you. I needed to get through this shield. Wait, can I remove a shield? I'm gonna spend another one of these to roll this back. One more time. I fail, and I take 4 damage because she had a shield. Damn. Well, so I do this, and then I feed the breed. Wow, that was rough. That's the end of my turn. That's the end of my turn. Next turn, I gotta do it again. I need this to make it work, so see what happens. The wind sings a long forgotten tune of a past glory across the empty ruins. As you wonder what treasures might be hidden below the debris, you are suddenly attacked by an enemy. If this enemy is affected by Merc, draw the enemy from the breed deck. If I beat it, take a new saga. So I gotta fight something else. I gotta fight a tormentor. Do you remember this card from last time? Well, I do. And I can't use the goddess because I have to spend 3 offerings to use it. This is ridiculous. And if there's Merc, there's no Merc. I'm going to spend the excess surge to get back one of these. What it is. So red and green. This went downhill fast. And I gain green. This went downhill real fast. Thank you. Okay, so to beat you, but you've got this Merc symbol. What can I do about that? Nothing. Merc drops right here. But I do beat. I hate tormentors. I hate them. I take a new saga if I beat them, which I did, and it'll give me a rune. I take a new saga. How many allies can I have? I'm the ally person, right? I'm gonna take Cora. I am taking Cora. I'm so tired of stupid Merc. So she is coming down into here for an option for me to use. Okay. So that was my action. My region action is to Merc bind. Offering and that ends that turn. Nighttime. It's dusk. I'm going to rest. Dusk is rest. So I'm going to use my camp abilities. Get this back. One of those. 1, 2. And reorganize my sagas if I want to. Not yet. Not time to bring her in just. Then my region option, I'm at a hollow. I'm gonna take a trophy. Get one. So I'll do the search, take 1 trophy or hunt, and if I succeed, take. So that ends that. It is nighttime. Let's go. I'm going to move in here. Face this threat. Not a tormentor. Not a tormentor. Not a tormentor. A ghoul ambush. I ignore ambush abilities. So I don't care about that. I have no wounds, so you don't get that. And all I need is a red. Okay. So yeah. I say all I need, like I can get that. I'm gonna spend this, that red, this, get the blue, because if I crit on blue, I get a rune just in case. Any starter abilities that I need to be aware of? Nope. Nope. Thank you. Thank you. So that will give me the vigor and flip to that. What did you get? A crit? Oh, you're gonna wound me. You're gonna wound me. Is there anything I could do about it? Oop. The only way. Nope, there's nothing I can do about it. So 1, and then I get hit again. We'll flip this over to. Okay, but I do beat you. So I get a trophy. Go away. Man, they are decimating me. Okay. This is not looking good. But that gets rid of this. My region option, this is the Shroud. Take 1 taint or move in. So as the Shroud, I could take 1 taint to move into another region with the Shroud symbol. No. That ends that. We're at camp phase. So the region is green, so I'd get that one back. Then my camp abilities, I would get back this, 2, 1, 2. Then any other camp abilities? No. Refresh a feat. I can change stuff out if I want to, and I do want to. So I will switch to out Cora. This one here. Oh no, this is the eyes one. Okay. What else did I miss? I can get a creature, or I can choose a new god. I'm not doing either. I need 3 because I have 3 paths. I need 3 offerings to be able to use Lotta. And you're like, what do you... Decimation doesn't sound good. It really doesn't. So it says, to use this, I need to spend offerings for each path card that you have to ignore ambush or whatnot. So 1, 2, 3. I have 3, so I need to spend 3. Okay, so next phase. It does not sound fun. It is not fun. Next phase. If there are 3 or more Murkrifts and 1 Thymor, add a thingamadoohickey to the chasm. That has not happened yet. So let's see where he's going. He's going over here to a prime source, which is here. And he's going to increase threat there. And spread Merc in my Thymor. This bursts into a Merc Rift. Then add 1 black here and feed the breed if there are 4 or more. There are 4 or more, so this. Feed the breed. Okay. So first action. I can do this on my next action, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna basically try to get my ruin now. So exploration. You descend into a gorge filled with burial mounds. The places in unrest. Dug up mounds and the overwhelming stench of decay are clear signs of Rotfang presence. The cursed spawn must be lurking deeper down the gorge. Awakening ancestral spirits to exact revenge on the carrion. I need to pass an easy test or sacrifice 2 offerings to remove the threat. Or take failure, I take 1 taint. There's no threat to remove. Approach the mounds to provoke the Rotfang. Yes, I will be doing that. Remove the threat. There's no threat here. So what does that even mean? Anyway, we're going for the heroic side because I'm already exalted. We'll be getting rid of the cursed one if I get this. So, pass an easy. So I need to pass 2 basically. I need to pass an easy instinct test. That. There we go. Passed. Where the hell were you supposed to be? I knocked this off. I forgot what this was. I knocked it off from where it was. I think I was at 4. I think I was at 4. Tell me if I'm wrong. So I rolled a skull. A skull means I take an attribute hit, which would have knocked me to 4. But I passed it. And now I need to pass. I need to pass the thingamadoohickey. I can prepare a Saga card for free. Get that. Get 1 of those for doing it. I have a red. I'll just keep those 2 because I want to use her next turn. There we go. And I'd still take hit because I don't have a shield for it. Oh, actually, I had a shield for that one. I wouldn't have taken that damage. I had a shield for that. So I did pass, but I still would have taken the hit. So I did pass both. I get a trophy. And I get an item. Oh, I didn't shuffle it. I put those 2 back on top. Jeez. What is happening to me right now? Anyway. I get this. Cool. Cool. Good stuff. And curse pops out. And heroic pops in. So I'm a heroic praise exalted person. And I get a rune token, which is what I wanted. Now for that was my exploration. Now for my other one, let's do it. Hey Cynthia, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Boom, boom. So, the depths of the Seer's cult agree to share their secrets. First, there is a trial. You must venture to one of the places at the edge of consciousness and return with your sanity intact. The chosen path will determine your future powers. We're going to Dragon Spine! So, now we're going to Dragon Spine to see how all this works out. Oh, I'm probably going to lose this thing, but we're trying this out and seeing how it goes. So that ends that. Next up, as an action, I'm going to use her ability to clear this Merc. I don't get an offering for it. And then the region action, I can move to some place with an Axis. Where's the Axis? Where? I mean, this symbol. Where's that symbol up here? It's too far. And there's an incursion there. No, thank you. Okay. So, region action, I'm not going to use anything. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Moving here. And let us forest this bad boy. Oh, wait, that should have been my here. The crystal clear waters of the lake hidden in the wilderness. Did I turn this damn thing? I did not. The crystal clear waters of the lake hidden in the wilderness seem but a dream. A thin mist floats above the water's surface, feeling like the nourishing touch of a goddess. Diving in the lake will cure you of wounds and cleanse your soul. Remove 1 taint or an injury, or recover 2 points of attributes. If you're cursed, you find nothing to discard this card. I am no longer cursed, my friend. So I'm gonna recover. Remove 1 taint or injury. I'm gonna remove an injury. Going back where it needs to be. And I get that forest token. Okay. Then my region action and a prime source. Restore 1 primal. Yeah. And then next up, I'm going to move here. And I'm going to pull from here. And what do we get? Once a holy place of worship. Move this up a little. You can see. Yep, there we go. Once a holy place of worship, now forgotten ruin. Could cleansing this place attract people once more? Would it remind them of the times when gods walked among mortals, bringing aid and grace? Mark the nearest settlement region and go there to pass a hard test. If exalted, end this test with a success automatically. I am exalted. Yes. And we are moving into a region. So it says, mark the nearest region. The nearest region is where we're going. Yes. And region options, nothing there. So, Finny, camp phase. Red gets 1. Then our stuff, I get a prime. That. And we'll do this, that. I can swap out cards if I need to. Do I need to? There might be Merc that gets added to that Exus, so I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm gonna hang on to it to Korra. Okay, so then summon or get a new god, no. Next phase. If there are 3 or more Markers in the Thymore, there are not. Where are you going, buddy? You're going to the prime source over here, which is here, and you're going to spread threat. Then spread Merc. Okay. Goes here at the Blighted Glen. Then what happens? Add 1 Blackstone. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to accomplish this thing. Okay, and then feed the breed. I already tried to do the thing and I failed hard. So we're just gonna get new weapons so you can see some evolution this turn. All right. So new day, new dawn. I am going to move here. Exploration. Which would have to be this to pass this hard test. It says mark that region and go there to pass a hard test. I'm exalted, so I passed this already. And this test was a success. I take 2 offering. Cause I'm special, so I have enough to activate her ability. And this goes away. Get that. Then the region action of an Exodus is to remove 1 taint. And that is that. Next, we're going to the Dragon Spine. We're going to the Dragon Spine. We draw a mountain card. I'm a heroic, praised, exalted hollow sister. Alright, what are we dealing with? What are we dealing with? The invasion of the 5th tribe brought a plague of marauders to Zerywia. Forests and roads alike are teeming with danger. This time, it is you who must fight for your life. Face the challenge. You can re-roll any dice. Oh, you can't. You can't re-roll any dice. If you're heroic, which I am, add a success to this challenge. Cool. If you're praised, which I am, add an instinct rune to this challenge. Is it a die or a rune? That looks like a rune. Okay, so where are we? So we have a challenge. Basically, that's here. We got red and green for the challenge, and then another red and green. How can we fail? Pass. You got a Merc token. I have a shield here on drawn sight for green, so that blocks that damage. And we succeed. I get everything I need. Hey. Alright, so I take a trophy. Ain't all so bad. And I get an item. Illusion shards. You can draw a new enemy from the deck, replacing the current one if you do feed the breed. If I have the devious, prepare any number of Saga cards without losing attributes. So that's pretty cool as an item. And I beat this, so I get a mountain thingamadoo. Mountain token. Then for my region action, yeah. We're going feared no matter what, so let's do it. So let's finish this off. We're over here. We're going to spend 1 prime and 1 will. Make a pact with the Shadow Raven from the Nether to be your guide, and we get the voice of the Shadow. Look at that, a new card. And I'm going to put this away. You'll never see what it is. So a new card comes out, the Shadow Voice. Action, spend a prime to move into any Shroud region in this Thymor. If I get a crit, 2 instinct, or one will rune, and it is a green die that it's an ally. So I get to add that. This, then because of the Dragon Spine, I become feared, losing exalted. Exalted is lost. I am now feared. Fear me. Fear me now. Okay. It starts the new saga, Brother's Tale. You learn the Hollow speak, allowing you to understand the wailing shades Janor finally tells you of a place where the shroud between the worlds is thin, the place where both your brothers were sacrificed. Take two runes to the creeping marsh to continue on. Our personal saga continues. So that was my region action. My next action, which I'll move here, is to camp, which means I get, or I could disperse that merc. I could disperse that merc. Actually, the rule said that when he's there, he's like a merc rift, so this would spread here. So I can't disperse him. Okay, so yeah, I'll camp. So camp, I get back a prime, get back this, I get back that. I'm good. Okay. So, oh, this wasn't supposed to back up after I healed the wound. Sorry. So I'd be back up over there. All right. Now, and I forgot to turn this stupid thing again. Now that that was my action to camp, my next action was do it. My region option, Dragon Spine. Spend 2, 1, 2. You chose the trial of mind to better understand the paths of dreaming. Dream entangled robes. This is a new ritual. Wait, did I beat this already? Holy crap, I beat this already because I got the Exodus Surge. Yep, this is the end of it. This is the end of her Drowned Sight ability. During your rest action, so I get this. During your rest action, you can. Did I? Yeah, I went to an Nexus Temple, and then I did that. Huh. During your rest action, you can reveal the top card of any one exploration deck, shuffle it back, or leave it revealed on top. It is a blue die that gives a shield, and if I get any types of crit, I gain a rune and a shield on Vigor and Instinct. I'm like getting stuff left and right, and because I did that at the Dragon Spine, I am feared. So praised would have fallen out. It should be feared, heroic. So praise would have fallen out. I'm just feared all around right about now. And that completes this. That completes the Drowned Sight Saga. So story 1, the other one's over here. Story 2, the other 2's over here. So the Drowned Sight Saga is done. I've got so many things. All this stuff. All this stuff. Where do I put it? I can't even get the stupid spear. Alright, so that ends that. Nighttime. What am I gonna do? What the heck am I gonna do? I could move to here and face that incursion. But I want to be able to. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I have a way now to fight back. I've got 2 green dice that I can roll, plus some other stuff that can help out. So I have a path forward. I just need to get there. How can I get there? How can I get there? I'm going to do my move action here. That's how I get. And then I draw one of these. I am no longer exalted or cursed. So I'm not cursed. The Mother of God's so the Mother of God does not forget those who follow the path of law. You can take a new God card if you want. I'm not exalted either. I'm not going to take it. I'm gonna keep what I got, but I still get this, but I don't need it. Alright, and then my region action in an Nexus. Remove a taint. I don't have any. I'm good. I'm good. So that is night camp phase. We are on the wild, so I'll recover that. Then mine recover prime. Recovering prime would let me, if I, as it says when I recover prime, it recovers an attribute as well. So attribute, I'm at full. Recover, yep, and any two, I'm at full. I'm good. Prepare Sagas the way I want. We'll pop her out because we need green, right? I'm going to put the shadow voice in just to prepare for what's next. And I'll need, and that's right. All good. That's everything I need. That's everything I need right there. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can have 3 allies. I'm good. Good. All right. So I'm good. Now, your turn. 3 mercs. So I see 2 merc rifts there. None here. So not yet. You're going to the moon. To the moon! And you are in the hollow streams. You are going to spread threat here. Then let's determine where Merc is coming in my area. Right where I am, but I'm leaving. I don't care. Then add a black die. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then feed the breed. I did nothing for what I was supposed to do for this game. You know that, right? Nothing. Nothing for it. Alright. That ends that. Morning's here. Turn to Svintavid so I don't forget. And then I'm going to travel right there for my first action. And for my region option, oh wait, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Am I praised? No, but I am feared. So let's see what happens. It seems trust is hard. So you approach a serf farm surrounded by a low palisade. The tightly shut gate and the scowl of a peasant in the yard make this seem as not the most welcoming of places. It seems trust is hard to come by these days. Leave this place in peace. I'm feared. Threaten them with the fire, and they will let you in. Recover 3 and take this card as a path. I'm full up, but I'm feared. So now I'm feared, cursed. Or I'm cursed, feared. All heroic semblances of my life are gone. Okay. that was a thing. Then my region action, let's play. Let's do it. Let's do it. I get those 2. I get that one. So as a test, because it's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's not an, it's an attribute challenge. No, it's a regular challenge. So I just got what I got. It's just a regular challenge. So I got. I am also going to spend this elixir of hollow to add this to that challenge. That's been started. Some way I could get something off the discard pile. This. What else can I do? What else can I? I've got one of those. I can make a deal. At dawn, spend 2 to add that to a challenge. I think I'm gonna stack deck a little bit. I think I will stack. Boom, boom. Get that. I'm just reading to make sure there's nothing I'm missing. I think that's it. Because they say it's a challenge, but they didn't say it was an attribute challenge. Feels like, yeah, because it doesn't need to be. So. Yes. Okay. Okay. So before I think, I gotta work this out in my brain. All right. I've already got these two. This is gonna crit here, which will give me the 2 to get rid of this and then flip back to that. Or I need one more. That's 1. I don't know if I got it. I'm trying to think. Right now, I could get 2 instinct or 1. This is the one I need to re-roll this too. I'll re-roll it one last time. Okay. Now I got it. So this will come here to give me 2 of these and then flip to that. This will come here, give me 2 of these and then flip to that. You will pierce 1 to hit for. So I'm going to put these 2 to get rid of that. These 2 here. This one and this one. To win the challenge. Oh my gosh. It took everything I had. Everything I had to win this. Ugh. Jeez. There it is. Alright. So we beat the challenge. We've beat the challenge. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that as a trophy. Okay. We beat the challenge as a region action. So what do we gotta do? Now we gotta get the 2 pieces. It's like, so what do we gotta do now? So now we gotta get the 2 pieces. There's Merc here. I could sail. Where is it? It's here. So I gotta come here to the Wolf Gate, which has a Merc token, and then move there to fight that enemy. And how do I get it? It's a region option. Okay. So okay. So I'm gonna move. So then that's the end of that. Next thing, I'm gonna come here. What is this? Please be something good. Please. Please. Everyone here speaks about corpse feeding ghouls. Find the source of the murk. Find the source of the threat. Mark the nearest ruin. Once there, you'll find. Oh, thank God. Thank God this is not something I need to deal with right now. So we're gonna do mark the nearest ruin, which is here. And now I'm going to disperse the murk, gain an offering, to gain a taint. Okay, thank the gravy. All right, so I'm not doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then the region action. Oh, that was the Merc binding ritual. So what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'm going to. So next, I'm going to spend the Hag's Grains to get back to 1, 2 of this. So that's discarded. Um, then I'm gonna move here, face this threat. What do you think I drew? What card do you think I drew right now? And just throw it out there, just random. I hate this card. Anyway, okay, so I get to switch something out for free. I'm gonna switch you out for the Amber Heart. Right? 2 greens for red, and I get a shield. I want to do this. Yeah, why the? Okay, so get one of these. Pay for red. For a green, and I get a green for free. Still red. Oh. I'm gonna spend an offering to re-roll this. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so can't use my abilities. So he's gonna hit for instinct. I'm gonna block 1, take 1, and then these are just enough to beat him because I can't use my crit abilities. So I beat him. Other tormentor tormenting my life. Get another trophy. Then, as a region action, I'm going to use the Exus Surge. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to use the Exus Surge to clear this back. My bad. Retcon there a little bit. And then as my region action, I'm going to spend this to get this fragment. One away from the other fragment. Okay, one away from the other fragment. So it doesn't get confused. One away from another fragment, all the way up there. All the way up there. Okay, so that ends that. This turn, And blue. Where is that? Oh, that's where he is. I don't feel like facing the challenge. So we'll swap this out. I'll move here. Let's see what we're going to deal with. You find a forgotten place of worship, an easy target for the Nyx and her befouled minions. Face a challenge. Awesome. So I get to swap a bunch of stuff. So I get to prepare one for free. And I get to pay one to prepare the other. All blues, baby. All blues. So, challenge. Challenge accepted. And, oh, all I can have is 3. Challenge accepted. If all I can have is 3, I wouldn't trade out the drone stake. I would just do the 1. So I wouldn't have traded out the drone. And I would have gotten it. And, yep, that's it. 1, 2. And an offering. Reroll you. And another offering to reroll you. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, what do you do? Oh, you do nothing, I don't think. Because this said face a challenge. This wasn't an attribute test. So I just had to get that. I got it. No merc came up. We won. I take my 2 back that I lost trying to get that. Cool. And because I beat this, but I don't want that. So that ends that. My region action. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's out there. We got the Blazing Amber. Add any die to this challenge, to this heroic challenge. To this challenge, if I'm heroic, I recover. Set crit result for one of your. Ooh, look at that. Set crit results for one of your instinct dice. Holy smokes! I'm buying that. 1, 2, 3. I want to reveal the top 3 item cards and take one of them, paying its cost. Yeah, I'm taking that. Thank you. Those will get shuffled back in. That ends that. Camp phase. We get back any symbol. Do bigger. Then this. Get back prime. Get back will. 1, 2. Get that back. And then I get to rearrange stuff. We're keeping you, because I'm going to use your action when I get there. We're going to use you. Wait, during a rest action. Oh, that's a rest action. You there. Huh? Shield. Just give me a die for free. This is the bad part, right? When you have so much, I don't know what to do with all this stuff. I'd recover a feat. I'm going to use this god. Reveal the topmost card of the item deck and buy it with will. Otherwise, place it into Oblivion and take one from the discard pile, which I planned. So I'm going to use this card right now. Oh no, I have to wait till my turn. I can't use it now. This is the camp phase. I have to wait till my turn. I'm going to use it on my turn. Okay, so camp phase complete. We are at the next phase. Not a lot of merc. Nope, 3 merc. Nope, we got 2 over here, but that's about it. So where are you going? You run over here, and you're coming right here where I was. Spread that. Then we are spreading into a right here. And we place a black stone here. And when that happens, you clear this. And then we determine which black stone's getting replaced. The night one. So this gets tainted with that. This is gone. Then what happens? What happens at this point? Our time limit was 7 black stones. It says the scenario ends on its own once the last black stone is placed in the spent of it, so we can go past 7. Regardless of how the scenario ends, if the heroes complete the scenario, so we went past kind of the time. That's our time limit. So I think we lost, but this thing says the scenario ends on its own once the last black stone is placed in the Sventivid statue, which means I've covered everything. The next black page should be revealed. Oh, the next black page should be revealed. That's what's happening. So we failed, and we've got turn to the next black page. Source defiler. The sphere is tainted. Scenario setup. Add the tainted sphere attack card to the Ughmor's attack. Servants of the Murk. The Ughmor spreads the Murk also in the region he's in before his activation. An underworld incantation. To defeat Ughmor after the victorious epic battle, one of the heroes must take a burden of sealing the Ughmor inside the hero's body. Epic test. This must also take 1 primal taint. Ooh. So he just got harder for us failing the time limit, but we can still... It says it's tainted. Add the tainted sphere attack card. So does that mean we can't reforge it? Yeah, we lost. We lost. And we lost! We lost. Because we were trying to get the Spear of Life, but he got to it and he defiled it. Which, this would be what we would have gotten as a feat, which it says, gain those runes and remove this card from the game. When we face him, probably. Each hero can recover that. But now, we failed, so therefore, that is going in for the final battle. You cannot use your prime. And we need a crit to beat it. We need a crit to fight this. Dang! That is rough. That is rough. But that is, you actually, one of the things I wanted you to see, you got to see in this playthrough, is that you got to see me go through an entire thing. And if you, let me put out for a second everything that I had that I could use. So I had ridiculous amounts of options. This is everything that I could... These are items. So I could take those off, because you could use them whenever. This is... I could use him whenever. However, this is everything that I had that I could use. I could have had the Amber Heart, the Dream Tangled Robe. I had this feat. I had the Scarecrow still. This is an item. I had the Shadow Voice that I could equip. These are both feats. So it's like I got more stuff as I started unraveling my my abilities, right? And you got to see me see one all the way through to completion. This one, after I got the Creeping Mars, should have went to the next 2, which leads to the final story. And her final story is, each final story is different. Hers is interesting because her final story, you have to actually complete a test to see what happened. And if, depending on how you play it, you actually, wow, you actually get more abilities. So if anybody wonders, it's like, well, you seem to have the same amount of abilities. You really don't. You really, really don't. No, no. Shadow voice, right? Yep. Yeah. Story for that. So that's hers, her ability, and her card. Yeah. So you get more and more stuff as you start unraveling your sagas, which gives you more options of what you're going to put up here to fight with. So you see, like, I was able to come up here and had a better chance of dealing with that problem because I leveled up a little bit. So if you play this with more than one player, or you play it two-handed, your options go up a little bit more, which is still pretty cool. But yeah, this was fun. So what ability is that? Sorry, I'm looking for some stuff and it's throwing me off. Did I unlock all of that? That's this one. Here you are. You. That goes here. First Saga. This one. Oh, that is that ability. Where is it? Somewhere around here. So this is the story for 2. This is 2. Goes here. An item. These 2 are items. Well, this is an item. This is from the Delve. This is the Amber Heart. I'm just looking at the different things. I'm trying to find where it all pieced together. So that's hers. So where is it? That's her ally card. Did I misplace something? I feel like I misplaced something. 1, 2. Okay. Or is her own card. This is the goddess. This is of the favors. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I'm missing a card. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I have the story 2, one of the 2 cards, a 1 card. But I don't know where the rest. Am I blind here? I'll have to go searching for it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Maybe it's Scarecrow 2. This is Ughmor's trial. Tormentors. I put it somewhere I probably shouldn't have. This is gonna bug me until I find it. Did I put it somewhere I wasn't supposed to? I looked at the back of these cards. Anyway, I will figure that out on my own. I'll figure that out on my own. It's somewhere around here. I'll figure it out. Alright, cool. Alright, so that was scenario 3 of Zerywia, of Ughmor's Mask, of Zerywia. Dang it. You know the name of the game. That was scenario 3. And tomorrow we're coming back to do the finale where we're going to fight Ughmor. So what I've seen so far of this game is, 1, it's kind of let's see, the scenario sets for the first one. It's very diverse of what happened. The first scenario, the Cult of Oblivion. So you heard about a cult, you have to go check it out and deal with the cult. Not bad. You didn't have to deal with a herald. The second scenario, the Scorned attacked the shores, the regions of the shores, an all-out attack, and you have to fight the Dread Fleet Tyrant. He should not be a herald, and when I play that scenario again, he will not be a herald, but he will be strengthened. And he'll get an extra Nyx die. So we call it Zerywia. Anyway. So that was that. That was, you know, I'm gonna I am going to house rule him as not being a herald. He will be a tyrant, a epic scorned that is strengthened and has 2 Nyx die. That's how I will fight him, but not as a herald. Then the third one, which we just played, was we needed to find the Spear of Life, so we had to get the fragments to put the spear together. And now the fourth one that we're going to be going into is we're fighting Ughmor for the finale. That is a good story build. That is a good story build for me. So tomorrow we'll fight him and see what happens. Yeah, we will see what happens. And after that, that will be all of his scenario that we play through. So you see a pretty good chunk of content for what he has to offer. This is gonna bother me. For what he has to offer. And so we'll see where it goes from there. Oh, here they are. Here they are, right here. They're right here. Oh my gosh. Praise my sanity. I was like, where is this thing? Why is this happening to me? So this goes here because that comes with, no, that comes with this. And this is your ability. Cool. So, that is all that I have for today. Tomorrow we'll get into the finale. The Kickstarter started today, so if you're interested, go check it out. There's a lot that goes into it. Like I said, there's a lot of adventure packed into just the base game. So if you just want the core base game, you've got hours of playtime. Feel free. I'm just playing the core characters. I haven't added anything else. So if you're like, well, you've got all this bling that you added in, I have not. I have not added in the Scorn. I have not added into the Wild. I haven't added any of that stuff. I'm just playing. I think the only thing I added was Legend. Legends was the only thing I added that is not part of the base content. So, because I wanted people to see, you know, adding Legends, what that would feel like. So, other than that, yeah, that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to play with the Hex Drinker, which comes with the core game. We won't go through a dungeon delve because you've seen 2 of them already, and we'll dive right in to see what the Ughmor fight is like. I have to play it all. You have to play it all so I don't have to buy it. Buy it, Mike. Buy it. Do it. Buy it all. Buy it all. If anyone has any questions, let me know. I'm pretty sure I didn't get the rules picture perfect. Like I said, I forgot to spin the Spentavid a few times. I corrected it, I caught it and put it in there, but it's just one of those things that slips out of my mind for some reason that I don't catch. But we're going to play Hex Drinker next and fight Ughmor with him and see what happens. So far, so good, and we'll see how this works out. But other than that, I'm going to get out of here, get some lunch, and have a good time. So thanks, everybody, for joining me. Insert comment or slogan here. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.